Where is he? Where is he? Oi, oi! Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Whatever height you are, that does help, of course. When that ball's coming that danger area, who's got that courage and bravery to say, listen, this is mine, I'm going to score a goal or I'm going to clear it?
Deliveries are off the scale, though.
Not really.
I think the delivery of the set pieces at the moment are
Swifty, can't hear you. If you can hear me, Paul, I can't hear you, mate.
Fantastic. And also some of the good balls there.
Well, we'll come to that tonight, Dave. No doubt, mate.
You just point to a danger area. Again, if you got players with 6'2", 6'3", and they want
leave and come back in again, Paul.
It's very, very difficult.
Can you hear me now?
we are not.
Can you hear me now?
That's better. Yeah.
Sorry, the PC had done an update, messed with all my settings.
All right. Nice of the PC to do that.
Yeah. How you doing? You all good? Looking very festive.
Yeah, I got my Christmas jumper on. Yeah, well, I put the tree's all up. The tree's all up.
Ah, nice. Have you got a new manager under the wish list?
Not quite.
Let me just sort this web thing out. I spoke to the web host and I didn't realise because it had gone in my junk mail, but they needed me to verify my email address, and they sent it about 2 weeks ago. And because I haven't done it, they removed the host name, so it's all sorted now. But it takes a few hours to get it back online.
Right, gotcha.
I hope it's all right. Good evening, everyone in my chat.
Yeah, Leeds must have played well to beat Chelsea. Chelsea, like we've said many times, blow hot and cold. 1 minute they'll have an absolute stonking game, next game they're awful. Swifty.
Evening, Sandra. Evening, Dave. Evening, Dewey.
You had a good day?
Yeah, just chilling really and doing bits and bobs. A few videos I put out and whatnot, but yeah, all good, mate. All good. Obviously, no Daz tonight, unfortunately.
No. Well, like I said, you've got to take the work when you can get it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're fine, Emma. Thank you, sweet. Thanks for asking. She's not
Box
here
lane for another month. It looks that way, Joey. Well, get the show started in a bit. I've just got a few things I need to quickly do.
You got the United game on?
No, I forgot they were playing, actually. Who they playing? West Ham, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Is that kicked off, is it?
No, not yet. Not until 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Cheers, Sandra. Thanks for the likes, guys. Right, just check Discord. There's one question in there from Steve. Right, we're early tonight.
A couple of comments. Yeah, I just thought I'd pop on early just to get people warmed up. I was going to do a turn, but I thought, nah, fuck it, can't be asked. I had my granddad nap this afternoon, which was very, very much welcomed.
Cool. You managed to get a few hours?
I got an hour and a half.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I managed to get an hour.
I felt
Evening, King.
A little bit more refreshed this afternoon afterwards because, like, I was up fairly early and I was working and on Stevie G, and by the time I sort of finished that and come down, we sorted the tree out and had some lunch. I just felt like really, really exhausted.
So our age mate is catching up with us, fella. Got to have that afternoon nap.
Yeah. Thank you, Swifty. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Nice hat, Kev. Can anyone get me a hair? Do a wig or something?
I don't have to do it. Lucky bugger, up at 5 a.m, home at 7 p.m. But how old are you, FIFA, and what were you doing? Kev the cop artist is still the king. Thank you, Sandy. They support me for ages, Sandy. It always comes in.
You're watching some Jamie Carragher highlights to lighten your mood. What, is 4 or 5 own goals he done?
He had a few, didn't he?
Yeah, I think 5, wasn't it, in total?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Very good, Jay.
FLT.
Kev, if you draw some rabbits on my head from a distance, they'll look like hares.
God, that's terrible.
That was from Jay. I've heard something similar before.
Get some new material then.
Right, do you want to get the show underway?
Went to bed midnight, 5 a.m. Oh, forklift. Oh, right, okay, mate. Well, that's an easy job then, isn't it? Because you sat down on your ass, FIFA. It's a Bernard Manning old joke, apparently.
Wait, found something. Ready, Paul. Huh? Wait, found something. Ready, Paul. Yeah, I'm ready. Ready for what? Oh, hang on. I think Sandra might have found some hair for me. I've got a rose. Thank you for the rose. Oh, what's this? Hey! That'll do. Rather dashing. Pink hair. Hang on, Kev's froze.
I screenshotted it.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's why you froze. Quality. Cheers, Sandra. Right, let's get this show underway.
Focusing and driving and lifting drains like yeah, that FIFA. I was just taking a piss, mate. I know how tiring driving, no matter whether it's forklift driving or long distance driving or just driving in general, is very tiring. Just having a laugh.
So I was just turning my heater off and getting hot in here now. Where do you want to start tonight then, Kev?
Oh, God.
Do you want to go rewind right back to West Ham, or do you want to gloss over that? Where do you want to start, mate?
No, I don't think we should gloss over West Ham.
Let's start there then, because that's the back end of last week, and it's
it is, yeah. We had discussions throughout the week, on and off, about the West Ham game and obviously the up and coming Sunderland game. And even though we played well against West Ham, a more solid performance with a couple of good goals. Nice to see Isak on the score sheet. It was a more controlled performance. Ali had nothing to do basically all game, so he could have stayed at home and they still wouldn't have scored. The back four played well. In fact, the whole team played well. I couldn't pull one player out that didn't play well. But that you would have thought would have given boost of confidence going into the Sunderland game. How wrong we were, unfortunately.
We were. That Sunderland game just felt like every other fixture we'd lost this season. And let's face it, if it weren't for Kaiser getting back, it would have been another loss, wouldn't it?
It would have been, definitely, yeah. That would have gone in. I don't know. Do you know what? I wish I could put my finger on just one thing that is the cause of it, all this. But there isn't one thing. There's many things. I don't know what you guys in the chat think of the reasons why we're not performing like we are. But for me, it's there's many things. There's the formation. There's the reluctance of the manager to change things when things are going wrong. I disagree with Phil when he says team selection, because last night's team selection was a good team selection.
On paper, it looked very good.
On paper, it looked very, very good. It looked balanced, looked strong. But I think, you said yourself, you think he's lost the dressing room. I personally think he has. Yeah, I don't think the players have taken to the formation change and the tactics that he wants them to play. Bearing in mind that the majority of these players are used to playing a certain way under Klopp.
Yeah.
Now, it's not to say that they can't change, but maybe they feel uncomfortable with the way that he's asking them to play, playing players at a position, asking players to do things that generally wouldn't be asked of them. Is there unrest in the dressing room? Who knows, Chris? Potentially, there may well be. His choice of substitutions as well at times seems to be a bit off. Why leave it 5 minutes to the end to bring Chiesa on? Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't give him much time to change much, does it?
Why take off?
On the game.
Yeah, why take off Gomez and not bring on Ramsey. He's a right back.
Yeah.
Jones isn't a right back. So if you're going to bring Jones on, you bring Jones on the midfield. So you've got to, once again, you've got a player out of position. You've got, all right, he did right by taking Gakpo off because Gakpo was awful. But why not bring on Ngamoa, who is exciting, who will jink in between players, who will go down that line and try and put a cross in, or who will take players on. He brought on Salah, and I think we all knew he would.
And
he did sort of start playing okay.
Yeah.
But then fell back again. And the high line as well is another issue that he's doing, you know, especially when he's chasing a game.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't be chasing games. We should be making them chase the game.
Yeah.
Hey, Jude. So that's my take on it. Is it time for him to go?
I can't let those words leave my mouth, but I'm thinking it.
I think there's a lot of people thinking it. And I know you were, and like me, I was very much support the manager, support the players. But there is only so much that you can go, okay, look, we'll support them. And certainly we'll support the players. But they have to show fire and fight. And they're not showing the fire and fight. They're not showing the passion. They're not pressing like they should do. Should be pressing from the front. There's no press from the front. You've got the likes of, I've seen people saying, you know, Isak was just a bit part player, or has been a bit part player. He's not having, you know, he's not creating chances, or he's not taking chances. He's not having the ball passed to him. You watched that game last night. I don't even know how many touches he had, but it wasn't many. And that's because the ball kept bypassing him and going to other players. Why are you not playing to our striker's strength?
Yeah. Yeah. I think Isak had 15 touches. It's terrible, isn't it?
If we lose to Leeds, Inter Milan, he will be gone, and players need to take a look at it. Players definitely need to take a look at themselves, but they've been doing that, Phil. You know, Virgil had this team meeting a couple of weeks ago, and you would have thought that would have put a rocket up their arses. You know, Jones came out and had an interview, didn't he, after the game? Not yesterday, previous game, can't remember. You know, they are being spoken to, whether it be by the manager, whether it be by the coach, whether it be by the captain, but nothing's changing. Is it true? Just being posted on TikTok, Anfield is on fire.
I've only just got in here. Give me a minute.
I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen anything. That'd be all over the news if it was, wouldn't it?
It'd be on Sky Sports. There'd be a news splash on the screen. So no, I don't think it's true, Mandy.
I haven't seen I've not seen the Jones interview. All talk after the Sunderland game, mate. I switched right off after me and Kev.
No, it wasn't after the Sunderland game. I'm not sure if it was after the Nottingham Forest game.
Might have been. But All Talk said his interview after the Sunderland game had he done another one, because he said he was very deluded. I don't know. I hadn't seen it.
No, I turned it off.
Yeah. Sandra, what was your question? Quickly get that one out of the way, and then we'll talk about last night's game, because we haven't even reviewed that yet, have we?
Well, have a look at your door, Phil. Outside your door, Phil. See if Anfield's on fire, mate, because you live closer to Anfield than I do.
Is there smoke in the air? Hopefully, Slots burning his bridges.
Well, he's certainly doing something.
Right, Sandra hasn't come back with a question. Are you here, Sandra? They just try and come and wind you up, mate. That's all it is. So last night, if Sandra puts her question in, then I'll read it out. So last night's game, for a team, the team sheet looked good, didn't it? I think we were both quite happy when that came out. So again, why were we so bad? Yeah, post it on Discord, Sandra. I'll pick it up in there. Cheers. Yeah, why were we so bad last night?
Again, it's lack of ideas, I think.
There's no creativity.
No creativity. And like I just said, they're not playing they've got a striker on the bench. Now, okay, looking at Isak when he was playing for Newcastle, he used to do more than just stay in the centre of the pitch.
Yeah.
Up front. He used to be all over the place. He's not doing that at the moment. I don't know why, whether he's been told by Slot to stay right in the middle. Now, if he has, that's a mistake by Slot. If he hasn't been told that, then that's down to Isak. So why is he not basically doing the same things as he did for Newcastle for us? Again, why is he not playing Chiesa? He's an informed player.
Cheers, Sandra. I'll look in a sec.
Every time he comes on the pitch, he creates something. He helps the team out. He's lively. He'll happily have a shot. He will open up spaces. He's a very much along the lines of a Thiago style player for me.
Yeah.
Very, very, very wise in thought, quick at thought as well. And he can see a pass, or he can see a gap, or he can see what's going to happen.
He's very attack-minded, isn't he?
Like he did last night.
Your content contains themes of drugs. No, it doesn't. Tobacco or alcohol. What? Oh, doesn't like my fizzy apple juice. Oh, well. I'll get over it.
That's only the over 18s then, isn't it? So, yeah, the team choice for me was a good team choice. I expected him to play the exact same team as he did against West Ham. Obviously, there was one change with Robbo, which was still nice to see Robbo in. Not that he did a great deal going forward, so I don't think that helped. There was, like I said, there was no passion, and like we've agreed, there's no creativity. There's this fear of shooting from outside the box, almost like a fear.
Yeah, when Dom tried a long ranger, it was on target. He made the keeper work, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to try these things, If he drops it and someone runs in on it, it's a goal, isn't it? Exactly. But just flipping back to Isak quickly, there was a point in the game, and I looked up, and he's just literally stood on the penalty spot, not moving in any direction to create space for the ball to come into him. But I would say, if he's that type of player who wants crosses into the box, then we need to change how we're playing, because up until deep into the second half is when we started really trying to put crosses in. Evening, Colin. Really disappointed last night. I think we both were, weren't we? We'd done the watch along. Had very little to cheer about. It's a shame. Shane Wirtz's goal went down as an own goal, but it was definitely going to be off target. I think he sliced it in.
Corner flag.
Yeah. So
we were very lucky in two aspects. A, the deflected goal, and lucky that Chiesa was where he was to stop that ball going in the net.
Evening, Max. I'm good, mate. Yeah. I don't. Right now, I honestly, I haven't felt this bad as a Liverpool fan for years, like probably decades actually. I think that's because I just don't see it getting any better under Slot.
No, to be honest with you, I think I have to question Slot as regards to the majority. Well, I'll say the majority of the team. The majority of the team we've got at the moment played under Klopp, in a certain way. He comes in last season, keeps the same players apart from obviously having Chiesa come in, who he's not really used. So basically the same team. He then goes on and wins the Premier League and quarterfinals of the Champions League, which is great for first season. But he's only tweaked it slightly with not necessarily formation or anything like that, just a couple of little tweaks here and there. just to calm things down a little bit and be more controlled. And now, all of a sudden, this season, after winning the Champions League, he's completely changed everything. Why completely? This is what I don't get. Why completely change everything? Not just a lot of personnel, but the style of play, the formation, the tactics, everything like that. And after 3 or 4 games, not necessarily 3 or 4 games, but
I think so,
even
David.
within the first 5 games, you could see we were struggling.
Would
But then
you?
when we started losing,
Yeah.
he just carries on with the same thing.
I'm not using this as an excuse now before people in here jump on this, right? But if you was a manager having just lost Diogo Jota, right?
Yeah.
Would you have tried to implement so many new things to your players so early into the season, right off the back of that? You know, because we had to go and do a pre-season while that just happened. And then to change the whole system as well. I do wonder if it's like, could he have waited, you know? Could he have just kept the Klopp style for a few months and started this process a little bit at a time instead of going straight off the bat? You know, I'm going to change everything right here, right now.
Yeah.
But then, you know, saying that, on the flip side of the coin, if he was to revert back to last year's style of play, would we actually be any better at the moment? I just said, CLJ, don't jump on it, mate. It's not an excuse. I just literally said that.
Yeah. Look, I've got Lennox here. He said, we never complained about Klopp, so why are we complaining now? Quite simply, Lennox, when Klopp came in, we didn't have the team we had now. We had an awful team back when Klopp came in. And so he had to have time to generate a decent team to play the way he wanted them to play. Slot comes in with the team that Klopp left. Some brilliant players and a great team spirit, apart from obviously the heads going down because Klopp was leaving. So he inherits that good team and then goes on and wins the Premier League. And then this season, like I said earlier on, he's completely changed so much that we become unrecognisable. And we start to struggle straight from the off. Yes, we're winning games, but we're winning games in the last minute, in the dying seconds. Yes, we're winning them, which is obviously great. But then what happens? We start losing and losing and losing and losing and losing. And all the time we're losing, we're getting further and further down the table. We become a bit more of a laughing stock. He's not changing things. He's sticking with the same formations and the same team choices and the same substitution choices, game on game. Not playing players in form, playing players that are out of position, and nothing's improving. So, of course, as fans, we're going to complain about it.
This is what
just that's the water.
This is what football does. It creates opinions, doesn't it? And we're not saying our opinions are right, by the way. They're just our opinions. You know, it creates discussions.
There are opinions. They are our opinions, but they're not just opinions. They're also the facts of what we see.
Yeah,
happening.
Of course.
Absolutely, please.
I'm going to take Sandra's question in a minute from Discord, but
yeah, I don't know, like guys in the chat, what you think to what I've just said. Yeah, I dare say you have different opinions, but do you think as Liverpool? So this is a question to you guys out there. This isn't to Paul. So all you guys on Paul's live and my live. Has what I've said resonated with anybody as to the reasons why we have every right to be moaning and griping about it? Because of what I've just said about, you know, coming in and changing everything and becoming unrecognisable and the way he's arrogant about he's going to play this player in that position and that player in that position, even though they don't suit that position, and the substitutions have been all wrong, or he's left it too late to bring on certain people, or why is he not playing Chiesa, and why is he picking Isak over Ekitike when Ekitike is the informed player, blah, 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 blah. Let me know your thoughts. Let Paul know your thoughts.
Yeah, David said yes and no. He's agreeing with some and not others. Colin said spot on, Kev. Craig is saying the football is trash this season. Smashing the lights today, Henson. Cheers, mate. Paul, do you think the chemistry in the team has completely gone? Yes, mate. I think that's plain to see. Now, like Kev has just said, you can't, without keep going over old ground, because we say this, like, don't we, like every time we come on a live, but everyone who supports Liverpool is back to his muffins. Everyone who supports Liverpool can see, we all see the same things, yeah? We all scratch our heads going, why doesn't he play Kaiser more? You know, we all scratch our heads when he plays a midfielder at right back. These aren't complicated things to sort out, are they? Whether it would change our fortunes is another discussion and more opinions, but at least try something. Because right now, I believe he's losing the dressing room, and with every game that passes that we lose, it will just get worse, won't it? And it's not. I think the thing I'm struggling with at the moment is not only have we lost Klopp-style football and the pace of it and the excitement of it, is everything else Klopp installed into it, the backroom stuff, the training methods, you know, the youngsters being able to train with the main team. All that seems to have been dissolved. So I don't, I think that's why I just feel so numb about it all at the moment.
All right, Lennox. You say you think it's something deeper. What do you think it is? What do any of you think is the reason?
Yeah, we all want your opinions. We'll read them out. It feels like it's out the window, says David. CLJ says we're stuck on the midfield core and it's about the strikers. CLJ says maybe we should just go 4-4-2. Who could we get in to replace Slot? That's another big discussion. Right now, I don't have a name that comes to mind that would convince me they would sort things out, to be honest. How can you win a league to be the way we are now? We won't, will we, David? Let's face it. We ain't in no title challenge right now. And you're delusional if you think we are. What do you think of Dom, Endo, Graf, Jones in middle? Plumber Lad wants to know, what do we think of to put Dom, Endo, Gravenberch and Jones in the middle? But they're all like, that's four basically defending midfielders, isn't it? Okay, Dom goes forward. Gravenberch box to box, mate.
Okay,
I don't have the answers.
Phil's turned around and said the number 2 isn't helping Slot, so I'm thinking. I reckon you're talking about Van Bronckhorst, aren't you, Phil? In what respect do you think he's not helping Slot? Because I've sort of heard various bits and pieces that maybe the players aren't happy with Van Bronckhorst and his methods and his approach.
Yeah, 30 years, mate. To watch it all torn down in a matter of fucking weeks.
Hello, Cam. You right, pal?
Are you waiting for a reply, Kev?
Yeah, Ed said, I think he's playing a system that the players don't like and they don't want to play for him.
Agreed. So, I've got to get to Sandra's question quickly or I'll forget. It says, do you think it's fair to expect a 17-year-old to come on when we are playing really bad and take the pressure, potentially exposing him to backlash from fans and hate online?
Right.
This is talking about Rio, obviously.
Yeah. It's not... Fairness doesn't come into it. YNWA is a professional footballer under contract to Liverpool. He's got a job to do. When he's called upon, he's got a job to do. Now, if he doesn't want that pressure, he shouldn't be a footballer. And I don't think any player who is brought on as a substitution, let's say, as a substitute, in the hope that he can maybe change the game or turn the tide in our favour, I don't think anybody's going to get on their backs if it doesn't happen. What is expected of the team is to perform to their abilities, and they're not performing to their abilities. Everybody knows, whether it be the players or the fans, know that YNWA is a young 17-year-old raw talent and he will get better and better and better. But he will only get better and better and better with game time and training, coaching. And the fans aren't going to turn on him if he doesn't create something or if he doesn't get a goal.
He can't do any worse than Gakpo, can he?
No, but you also got to look at how much time does he get given?
Yeah, he's in the main team, Sandra. So yeah, he would train with them, definitely.
Yeah, he's training with the players.
Yeah. I just want to go back to something Andy just put. I think it was Andy. Where's it gone? Sorry, no, it's Craig. I want to have this discussion with you as well, Kevin. Everyone in the chat, because this one really baffles me. The way Slot treats Kaiser is a disgrace, says Craig, and I agree with him.
Yep, I do.
Can you come up with one really good reason why he ain't playing him more and giving him more minutes and starting him, for Christ's sake?
Absolutely not. I have not seen him have a bad game for us, whether it be from the off or whether it be as a substitute. Every time he's come on as a substitute, he's created things. He's been exciting. A lot better than the players that he's come on for. Yet, even when he plays from the start, again, he's been all over the place, creating, helping. His passion is up here, where a lot of the passion from the players lately has been down here. He wants to perform for the club. He wants to do well. Obviously, he wants game time because of the World Cup as well.
Yeah, me too,
and that's
Carl.
not helping him. So I don't know. I think it's a personality thing. I really do think it's a personality. Because look, at the end of the day, any decent player like Chiesa, and we know he's a decent player, right? He's a world-class player. Otherwise, he wouldn't be in the Italian team, right? Why is a manager not playing a world-class player? Because I will class a player as a world-class player if they're playing for the national side. Why is he not playing a world-class player who is in form, plays well when he comes on? That's the question you've got to ask. It's not because of his footballing talent or his lack of footballing talent. Then there's got to be something to do with the personality clash.
I think so. I think somebody made me laugh on one of my videos today. They I can't remember how they worded it, but they basically said Slot treats Gakpo like his son because of the Dutch link, and he favours him over that. And obviously, I don't agree with it one bit. But I think I would be playing Kaiser over Gakpo on the left side for now.
Yes, that was also a good player, Phil. Blaze, your Sunderland played exceptionally well last night. Going forward, they were hitting on the break. They did well. They defended in numbers, and they defended really well as well.
What a ball out from their keeper as well.
Yeah, it was an Alisson-esque ball, wasn't it? Because the amount of times we've seen Alisson do that with Salah and various other players. That was an inch-perfect pass. It's just that, obviously, their player couldn't take advantage. Evening, Doc. You're still in, mate? What you got?
All Talk wants to know, I think, about Sebastian Hohenberg. Is that pronounced right? Would be such a good manager for us. He's pressing and quick transitioning. I don't think I know him. Evening, Vortex. Have you heard of him, Kev?
Who's that?
Sebastian Hohenby, Hoeneb, if that's pronounced right, spelt right. I've never heard of him.
No. Hello, Dave.
Why does our players look tired and unfit? It's like this all season. I think it's the training. I think the intensity of the training has dropped right off. They're certainly not training how Klopp would have trained them, that's for sure.
Oh, Carl, here we go. Carl, do me a favour, mate. Stop rabbiting on about Elliot. You say
Elliot
the
won't
same
make
thing
no difference even if we brought him back.
every time you come into my live. You say the same thing. Give it a rest, please. And that's me being polite.
Oh,
What, babe?
where I dropped that box on.
Oh yeah.
Told you it.
That's what
Nivrek says, you think that maybe people are dragging yesterday's performance too much? I don't think it was that. Did you mean to say bad?
Really?
It was. We lack creativity, didn't we? Loads of possession again, but doing very little with it. No, Ashton Daz is working, mate.
Salah isn't the Salah he used to be. He's not. Why is that?
He's one of the best with pressing.
Look, Sunderland are where they are in the league, and they deserve to be where they are in the league because they played good football. We deserve to be where we are because we're playing crap football.
100%.
At the end of the day, the table doesn't lie.
Max says, I like Endo because he always gets stuck in, but he always passes back and it annoys me. Yeah, you know, he can break up play, Endo, but 9 times out of 10 he will pass it back to the keeper, which is slowing the game down again, isn't it? And we're doing enough of that as it is. Do me a favour, look him up and watch the team's football and tell me I'm wrong. I'll check him out, mate.
Here's a question for you.
Mm.
Would you be happy with 7 points from the last 3 games if we beat Leeds?
Yeah. And I say yes because Sunderland have been very good this season so far. And I'll be honest, if we beat Leeds on Sunday, one, I'll be shocked. Because I think we're going to lose. But if we beat them, then yes, I would take that 7 points over those 9, yes. You?
Well, that's a win, isn't it? We're at Ellen Road.
Yeah. And they've just done Chelsea 3-1, which is a bit of a worry. At Ellen Road, yeah. Their tails are going to be up, aren't they?
Our tails are going to be down.
I keep saying it, at the moment we're a wounded animal and everyone we come up against knows it. Other than West Ham.
Everyone that we've come up against actually knows how to play us. I think that's the big thing because nothing changes.
Metal Vortex Kev says, do you think Slot might resign if we lose to Leeds at the weekend? He might be told he has to resign because they don't...
I don't think he would just go to the board and go, do you know what? This job's too big for me. I can't change anything.
No.
I'm resigning. I don't think he will personally go to them. I think he will be forced to resign. Or sacked, one of the two. But then, you know, what's the payout if he gets sacked?
Leeds will have confidence from their win against Chelsea. Exactly, Ashton.
Colin, this is your last warning, my friend. I don't want to be horrible to you, mate, but you're saying the same things over and over and over again. Give it a rest.
He'll want to pay out, so he...
Or leave.
He will still get it. He would still get his payout even if Liverpool kindly asked him to resign, because basically it's saying if you don't, we will sack you. So it's just a nicer way, isn't it, of a manager saying I'm stepping down. But then maybe he won't. Maybe his ego's too big for that. If his ego's too big to revert back to a style of play we know we can do.
Evening, John. Those tricks, mate.
Good evening, Ali Zidane.
At the end of the day, if his ego stays where it is and he refuses to change things and things don't improve, they will just sack him anyway.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised already if they're looking for somebody else.
I think they probably are looking behind closed doors, probably seeing what they can do.
They would be stupid not to.
Well, we got Leeds next, then we then away to Milan, then home to Brighton, is it?
Do you know what? Away to Milan is going to be such a tough game.
Yeah, if we get a battering out there off the back of and lose to Leeds, maybe that will be the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, Leeds, Milan. That's the question. All right, then Brighton. Phil said then Brighton.
So, like I said yesterday, Kev, right? The board, if they're going to sack him or thinking about sacking him, with the January transfer window not too far away, they got to make a decision, haven't they? Do they do it now so whoever's coming in gets that transfer window, or do they give it to him to see if our fortunes change?
Yeah, exactly. Right, I want to answer a question here. It's nothing to do with like this thing. This is back to this Colm guy. Right, Colm has just said, "Are people not allowed to disagree with you?" People can disagree with me all they like. That's their opinions, Colm. And you voiced your opinion the very first time you came into my live, saying that there are 10 midfield players at Villa above Elliott. That's your opinion. And I've said, okay, that's your opinion. I disagree with that, and that's fine. Every time you've come into my live since then, you've said the same thing. And I've told you to stop it. Okay? That's all I've asked you to do. Stop it. Okay? So it's not about me stopping your opinion coming in. It's not about anything to do with that. It's about you constantly repeating your utter crap. So, like I said, it's your last warning. You either stop it or I will just ban you. It's as simple as that. Voice your opinion, then that's fine. Right. Sorry about that, mate.
Yeah, no. Andy says, I think the players they want in January will already be on their way. I take it you mean Gay and Semenyo. Yeah, probably actually, to be fair. But if there is a bit more money to spend in January, and there's another name to be thrown into the mix, you know, if a new manager was to come in and maybe there is a player they would want from one of their previous clubs, who knows? That's quite often the case when a new manager comes in.
There was rumours about Bastoni, wasn't there?
Yeah, I still think they'll go for Gay over Bastoni though, because of the homegrown thing that I keep going on about.
Why not go for both? Whether
Possibly.
it be one now, one in the summer. If we're looking at strengthening the back line and looking for the future, I mean, I don't know how old Bastoni is.
Yeah, why not both? I think he's similar age, isn't he?
To who?
Bastoni, I think he's 25 to 26, I think.
Right, okay, so if we were looking at 3, 4 years down the line, we're not going to have the likes of Konate, we're not going to have the likes of Virgil.
Yeah.
So you've got to rebuild that back line.
Yeah, yeah.
4 or 5 years. Now, you know, obviously, Blaze Sunderland bought wisely this season. They've got some decent players, mate. Would they bring an interim manager in or try and get Klopp back? Klopp won't come back, Phil, in my opinion.
I'd be shocked if he did.
Even as an interim job. I don't want Glasner, I don't want Areola. Do you think if an offer came in for Salah, they would take it? It depends on the offer, John. But myself and Paul actually come up with the thought that he'll be gone in the summer anyway. Even though he's got a couple of seasons on his contract, if a price comes in for him of around about 50 million, I think you said about 50 million, didn't you, Paul?
I reckon they'll take it.
They would take it. Oh, my missus is in. Thank you, baby.
When you think about it, 50 million for a 34-year-old is a lot of dollar, isn't it?
It's a lot of dollar considering what we've had out of him, and also the fact that that's actually more than we paid for him.
Yeah, we only paid 38 mil, I think. So, yeah, I think Liverpool will cash in on him in the summer. I really do. I don't think Konate will be there by the summer. I agree, Colin. I think he could be sold as well.
Well, it certainly won't be to Real Madrid.
Nah, if he go back to France, I reckon.
Yeah, carry on eating his frog's legs.
Any other questions you want me to throw at Kev? Just put them in the channel. Good riddance to Konate, Craig says.
I've got no questions at the moment. I've just got lots of likes coming in from my missus.
I'm up to 10k likes already. Cheers for the lights,
Hey,
guys.
I'm only on 1.9, mate. Nobody's bothered tapping the screen.
Shankly went through it, Paisley went through it, and Kenny went through it, and the Reds stuck with them.
Clock went
It's
through it. Well.
That's a very valid point. You know, but this is the main sticking point with Slot, isn't it? Is how long do we give him?
Well, right, okay. So, whoever said that all those managers went through it,
Colin.
right? Colin, yeah, you're right, mate. They went through it. It's a totally different ball game now because very much business and money orientated and result orientated as well. And if you're not winning and you're not winning trophies and you're not getting into those Champions League spots, that massively impacts your transfer.
Yeah. Yeah, without a doubt. The worst case scenario this season for me is we must finish 4th minimum.
John, I think he'll go to Saudi.
Oh, without a doubt. Were you talking Salah?
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. That's nailed on that.
No snakes, thank you for the likes.
Wish we knew why Slot won't play Kaiser and he deserved to go to a team that will utilise him. Without a doubt. I've got to be honest, how long is Kaiser going to put up with not being played regularly?
I think he will. I think.
Do you think he'll ask to leave?
Yeah, I think if he doesn't get any game time between now and the end of the season, or much game time between now and the end of the season, I think he will ask to leave.
Yeah, I agree.
And I wouldn't blame him.
No.
Do you think Sunderland will beat Newcastle on December the 14th at the Stadium of Light? Do you know what? I could see them doing that. Although Newcastle are a pretty good team, it is that local derby for the northeast.
But Newcastle have they random losses at the moment, don't they?
Well, they're a bit like Chelsea, aren't they? 1 minute they're playing really well, next minute they're awful.
Yeah, no, I could see them beating them as well.
Remco, I'd love us to finish 4th.
I think you're right, Steve. If Slot goes, Kaiser would stay.
Phil reckons that Kaiser will go in January.
Really?
Yeah. Excuse me.
You couldn't blame him. You couldn't blame him though if he asked to move, could you?
I would love Chiesa to stay, right, for the length of his contract, get an extension, whatever, right. But because we know what he's capable of performing like, what he can give the team. But if he's not being played,
which is a shame. It's a shame because I think we ain't really seen the best of him yet, neither. You know, we've seen little 10 minutes here and there what he can do. I'd love him to get a good solid run in the team for a bit.
Yeah, no, we won't loan him out, Snakes.
Max says, I'm starting to think Heitinga was a big miss.
Earlier on, all this lack of game time for Chiesa is impacting his chances of getting into the World Cup team for Italy. And as everybody, any passionate player would want to play for their country, especially in a World Cup. We know he's good enough to play in that Italian team, but no Italian manager is going to pick him if he's not being played.
That's right. Plummer said, what do you think Wirtz thinks he's walked into at this club?
Do you know
Would you be happy if you were Wirtz?
I wouldn't be, because he's taken this role. He's agreed to come to the club. Looking back on last season where we won the Premier League, and thinking, hey, I'm coming to we are still a massive club, but I'm coming into a team that's just won the Premier League, and we can push on and win lots more. And then all of a sudden, he starts to see a team that's playing way under par, being part of that team, and he's had his critics at the beginning of the season. I guess right at the beginning, quite rightly so, because he wasn't doing anything. But then, he started to improve and improve and improve and improve to the point where he had a great game against West Ham. He was best player on the pitch by far. And again, he had a really good game last night. One of the only few players that actually did have a good game last night.
Colin Goodwin says, what are we expecting then if we did change manager? I think the simple answer is to get back to winning ways. We want to start winning games.
Be more stable.
Somebody who can figure out a formation that works with the players we've got.
Yep. And at the moment, Slot's not doing it.
If Slot leaves, the new manager will have a lot to do to convince the current players to stay. Well, let's face it, they're playing for one of the biggest clubs in Europe. They're playing for the biggest club in England, trophy-wise anyway. Let's not open up a can of worms there. I think it's a mess. It's a big mess at the moment. Someone needs to come in very quickly, get us back to winning ways, sort out whatever's going on behind closed doors that we don't know about. And if Hughes and Edwards are trying to pick and choose the players and just expecting a manager to go with what they're buying, then that needs to be looked at, because I think a manager has to have quite a big say in the players we're bringing in. But we don't know the true answer to that, do we? Were these Slot signings, were these Hughes and Edwards signings? We just don't know, do we? But whatever's gone on over the summer since we won the league, I think it's blatant to see something ain't right, because none of the players look particularly happy at the moment.
If you take into consideration last season, how we played.
No, I don't think so, Ash.
The creativity that we had, the passion, the desire to press, just like everything to do with that. And then all of a sudden, everything's gone. Since the start of the season. Why? Why is it all gone? Where is it gone? Why is it gone? Where's that passion? Where's that desire to win that second ball? Where's that desire to create something? Where's just the desire to actually win a game? Because it doesn't seem to be there at the moment. They just seem to be not necessarily running on empty, but running on empty ideas.
Yeah, there's no. It's almost like he's done. He's exuberated everything he knows about football, and nothing's worked. And now he's run out of ideas. And just quickly, Metal Vortex. Yeah, that is a mad idea. Get it out your head, son.
What's that?
He had a thought about Robbie Fowler coming in as manager. What's he done? Australia? Did he manage a team in Australia? I think that was about it, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was Slot at before Liverpool? He was at Feyenoord?
I think it was Feyenoord, wasn't it?
Feyenoord? I think it was Feyenoord. Yeah, it was Feyenoord. And they did well. Hi, JJ. They did well, Feyenoord. I guess that's one of the reasons why we went for him. And I knew nothing about him when obviously we were linked with him. So I had to look him up.
Amazing player, Vortex, but not a manager, mate. But if you needed to get it out your head, fair do, son. Well, Paul, Kev, I'm off. Thanks for the great chat. Cheers, Plumber Lad. Always good to see you in a fella. Thanks for popping by.
If anybody's got any other questions, put them in the comments, guys. So he didn't have the expectation he has at Liverpool. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't watch the Eredivisie, John, so I don't know what their fans are like, whether they're passionate like we are over here or not, whether the expectation... I mean, Feyenoord is one of the biggest teams in Holland, so there must be some sort of expectation of them to win things and to do well. A bit like Ajax, they've got a great history. So there would be expectations on them. But
I think if Slot hadn't have won the league last season, I think he'd already been sacked.
I think
it's bought him a bit of extra time. Colin said, so we're not in any danger then of doing it bad if we change manager. I can't see it getting any worse if we would change manager.
Well, how much worse could it be? We're losing games hand over fist.
Yeah.
We've had that one win against West Ham. Although West Ham at the time were in form. So you can take that as a decent win. But then we're losing to an off-form Forest, 3-0.
Not for me, Max.
Yeah,
Max says what?
JJ?
Max says what about Pochettino?
No,
Not for
not
me.
at all. No.
Sandra, get your golf club out. Just got someone spamming my chat. Is Sandra still in here, actually?
PSG manager. Who is the PSG manager? Because I did hear rumours that we were looking at him.
PSG, it's the French guy. What's his name? Xavi? Enrique, Luis Enrique?
Enrique. Is it Enrique?
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
See, I don't follow all these teams, so I don't know who the managers are. I literally just stick with the Premier League.
Yeah, Luis Enrique the same.
Yeah. The thing is, again, he's.
Why would he leave PSG?
I don't know. He may do. Alonso, I would love Alonso there, Phil. I would really, really love Alonso. I think he's a really good manager.
I would go Alonso purely because I think you get the best out of Wirtz because he's had him many and Frimpong. Yeah. Antonio Conte for Napoli. I think the only Italian I would love, and he's getting on a bit now, is the Brazil manager.
Oh God. What's he called? I can't think of his bloody name now.
No, me neither. That's why I said the Brazil manager. I can't think of it. It was on the tip of my tongue a minute ago.
His name? Ancelotti, that's it.
Ancelotti, yeah. But he's knocking on a bit. I don't think he'd want to club football anymore.
We're knocking on a little bit now, me and Paul.
Yeah, I'm an old fart.
So our brains don't work as quick as everybody else's.
No. I've got to that age where I go in a room and I don't know why I'm in there.
Yeah.
Stevie G is the answer, says Blade. Not for me.
He's not.
Nah, and if it went wrong, I wouldn't want him to tarnish his Liverpool career. Few people want Glasner. His name always pops up. None of the managers can fix Kirkes because he's just that bad in general.
He's done well at Crystal Palace.
Not as old as you, Colin.
No, I wouldn't take Zidane as manager. I think he's an arrogant twat.
Definitely not. Yeah, me too. I echo that.
English anyway, John. So what's the point in having a manager that can't speak English?
Eddie Howe wouldn't be a bad shout. Says Ashton.
Yes, I'm sure, Ryan. There's a lot of people that would love to have Klopp back, but ain't going to happen, mate.
Tyler said, "What about Rafa Benitez?" I think he's had his day.
No. So we are limited to potential managers, but then we don't know what managers throughout Europe they would potentially be looking at. Managers we don't know anything about.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, who had heard of Slot? I hadn't.
Oh, God, no, but it wouldn't go back to Brendan Rodgers. Colin, come on. We got rid of him for a reason.
And maybe this is why Liverpool haven't reacted yet. Maybe there isn't no one who comes to mind, is there, who really gets you off your seat?
No. Nobody that I can think of that's available. Maybe they're waiting on...
Yeah, definitely Vortex.
Maybe they will approach Alonso and go, look, we want you here. We think you could do the job, blah, 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 blah. And with potential issues at Real Madrid anyway...
Apparently, it's the World Cup draw tomorrow, by the way.
Is it?
Just thought I'd put that out there.
Well, no, I don't want Southgate. Thank you, John. Evening,
Good God, no. Southgate?
Why do Newcastle fans want Eddie Howe out? Daniel Farke? No.
He can fuck off.
Yeah, he can fuck off. Alonso. Phil says bring Alonso in and bring back Trent and bring a few Galacticals as well.
Bring back Trent.
Wouldn't do-
Stevie G as his number 2.
Yeah, Alonso and Stevie G. That would be a great combo.
Southgate would take us south of the league. Yeah. Before we know it, we'll be in the what's it called?
No, Ryan, no. Not
National League. No, not Diogo Simeone neither. Too volatile.
Time. No.
What's that, Man U?
Yeah, no.
Come on, West Ham. Risa as manager, legendary, says Max. Torres, Zabi. Alonso will be the only answer to this mess in reality. You're probably right, Vortex, to be fair. I've got a question. Who would want the job? I bet there's quite a few who would jump at it, especially the likes of Glasner and that.
Bring back Diaz. I'd love to bring back Diaz. Absolutely.
Hippier. What? I don't know what half of our ex-players are up to. Are they even interested in management?
Probably not. Because you've got the likes of oh God, do you know what I can't bloody think? Hippier. Hippier's still sort of involved with the club, but he's not. He's not into management, I don't think.
No, it's a right mess. I mean, if they're only looking for someone to do an interim for a couple of months, then maybe I could see Stevie G doing it, but
I'd happily jump in, step in and give it a go.
Go on, Kev. Wearing that jumper, you get a lot of confidence, mate. Everyone would be on board.
Yeah, everybody's got to wear jumpers to work. No, Klopp won't come back. No. Hi, AK-47. I had my other one, but it's gone in the wash because it had a bit of a white mark on it. So, thanks, AK. Well, at the end of the day, I think you misunderstand what Klopp said, Blaze, in his interview. Logie, maybe they're not. Maybe they're not got that in their head to sack Slot. But there's only so much that an owner will accept, performance-wise and result-wise.
As soon as the fans start making noise in the stadium and the boos start, that's when you know they start paying attention. The owners, that is.
Well, so Phil said maybe they should get the new boot room boys in.
Yeah, you, me, Daz, and Sarah would do a good job, wouldn't we? The four of us.
Yeah, the problem is Sarah would like to be the physio.
You do training sessions, I'll do drinking sessions. Daz be manager.
You like to do the physio as well?
I'm surprised you don't want to be goalkeeper coach.
Goalkeeper coach, or goalkeeper physio.
Could just see Ches taking a goalkeeper lesson. Right, I want you to put your hands right here. Don't worry about bringing your gloves.
No, it's not good. Look, at the end of the day, we like with all the big changes, Logie, that we've had with new players in, some players out that certainly we wouldn't as fans would want to leave. The likes
It's
of
true,
Diaz.
Colin. It's true.
And then you've got the situation with Jota, and then the complete change of formation and tactics and everything else. It was never ever going to just slot into
Evening,
place.
Shawnee.
Was never, but it was always going to take time. But we've played what 13 games now, 14 games.
Yeah, 14.
It's not
Isn't it?
improved. It's not improved after 14 games.
Mm.
Something tells me after 14 games, something's not right.
If we lose to Leeds, do you think he's gone?
I think he should be. Whether he will be, I don't know.
I've got a gut feeling he'll still be there in January. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, Lodgy's just said, he agrees with what I've just said, but that's why he thinks they're giving him time, because there's been so many big changes in such a short space of time.
What is missing, right, Kev?
Yeah.
What do you think is missing from our team, and obviously its players, that he needs for his system to work? Like, what haven't we got that we so badly need to make all this click and fit together?
Well, if he's playing a 4-2-3-1, first of all, he's got to decide whether he's going to play a midfielder at right back or a right back at right back. That's the first thing, because that's where everything stems from. I believe. If he's going to play a 4-2-3-1, so that means two holding midfielders, defensive holding midfielders, but he's not playing two defensive holding midfielders. He's playing Gravenberch, who likes to go forward a little bit. He's playing McAllister, who likes to go forward a little bit. So where's the holding midfielder?
So we need a number 6 as well.
We need a number 6 that will stay as a number 6.
As a number 6.
Okay. Midfield, I don't see as being too much of a problem because we've got the players that can play there. I think we need to be looking at the right side of the front sort of 3, if you like, or I know 4-2-3-1. So if you look at the 3, the right side where Salah is at the moment is not performing.
Yeah.
So we have to. So is Frimpong the best player we can get? Can he do a job? The left side, we need to be looking differently to Gakpo because Gakpo's too predictable, as we've agreed constantly. Always cuts in on his right. So players will try to show him down the left, but they know he's not going to go down there, or maybe once in 100 he will go down there. And if you're going to play a 4-2-3-1 with Isak up front, and Isak's going to be just standing around the centre area, then get the ball to him.
Yeah, we need people who can put crosses in.
Yeah, put crosses in or slide pass it, into him, so that he can actually have a shot. Because if you're not going to give him the ball, he's not going to put it in the back of the net.
No, that's...
So I think there's 2 or 3 different areas, maybe 4 different areas that they need to look at and go, we need to be doing something different here. Should you play a 3-5-2? Why not? Why not try it?
It's the best way to get Kirkes and Frimpong working, because they're not left backs and right backs; they're wing backs, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
play 3 at the back. Okay, if you've got 3 solid central defenders,
if we get Gay in with Gay, Virgin, Canate.
Yeah. Okay, so you play those 3 at the back. You could play Isak and Ekitike up front together. And the midfield, then you could put
Evening chat.
Who could we say? You could put Grav in front of the 3. You could put McAllister and well, not necessarily McAllister, but you could put McAllister or Verts and Szoboszlai. And either Kirkes is like the running wing back, if you like, going forward, and Frimpong on the right.
Yeah.
With Isak and Ekitike up front. Won't get Bastoni, Phil, because he's too expensive, mate. I think he's something like about 80 million, isn't he?
Yeah. All talk Leone is only back in training in January. I don't think you'll see him play this season, mate.
No, you won't see him.
He'd be on a massive rehabilitation of training and building strength.
There is another option for next season.
Yeah.
Leone, I mean, he looked very calm and composed when he played. Was it against Palace? Was it against Palace?
Growth wants.
Southampton, I can't remember.
Growth wants to know: do we think Verge has been a good captain, or is a good captain? Sorry.
I think he could be better.
Yeah, he's gone off the boil this
I think
season for me.
his gameplay's not been great, but I think there were reasons why that is. Last night he was at fault for that goal because he should have closed that player down and stopped him having a shot. And what did he do? He backed away, gave him space to shoot. Thanks, Shauno.
Take some others from here. Chatton's, but you can change the team as much as you like, as long as we continue to play shitty tackle football. Pad. Yeah, I mean, all this possession football, we're doing nothing with it, are we? Steve Lacey says 5-2-3. You're not going to do much in the midfield with two.
You know, one of the big issues of not being able to break a team down, playing the ball too slow.
Yeah, without a doubt. This is one of the reasons why I think we've been so bad. Is because we've slowed the game down so much. And we've gone from rapid speed football to a crawl now, haven't we?
Yeah. No, Angela, I haven't been watching.
I agree, Andy. Craig says Dom should be the next captain. I think he probably will be unless Gay comes in and challenges for that. But with Dom already having a couple of seasons under his belt, he's in good contention for it, isn't he?
I don't think Verge organises and shouts at the players enough.
No.
They don't. You know, Henderson used to do it really well. Gerrard used to do it really well. So why isn't he?
Vortex has put, we've gone from heavy metal football to geriatric football. It's walking football.
Ian, welcome in, mate. Thanks for popping in. He's an Arsenal fan, obviously loving life at the moment, he says. If Klopp came back, would he turn it around? Good question.
I think he would get us winning games. Whether we would go on a massive winning run, I can't answer that. But I think he would certainly turn around our fortunes and getting us beating teams like Sunderland. Yeah,
I think he would put a fire up in their bellies back again.
It'd be a huge lift for everyone. It'd be interesting to get Klopp's thoughts on this team. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, his honest thoughts, not his thoughts that in an interview where he's saying things to make things look.
Yeah, not to be polite. I would like to know his real thoughts on the team we've got at the moment. You said question. Yeah, what question, mate? Quick question. Tell me it then.
Yeah, you got to type it in, mate.
He might have already missed it. If you can type it again, if you've already done it.
DJ Ian, what do you think? Do you think he would be able to turn it around?
Evening, Lennox. I'm good, mate. Hope you are. You going to type this question, you, Seth? Don says we don't have any leaders in the team, really. Slot will be an Uber Eats advert soon. He hadn't typed his question.
Yes, Klopp would do it again. In what respect do you think it's a player issue, Ian? Is it just a player issue or is it a manager issue as well?
Sadly, chat, and I think you're right, mate.
Oh, God, no, Steve McLaren. No way, Chris.
Yeah, Klopp did make sure there was leaders on the pitch, but he also turned all these players into physical athletes who would run for the whole 90 minutes. We had such a good physicality about our team, and it's just not there now. No, Slot isn't that type, is he? What about Slavan Bilic? Again, not convinced.
Can you say we have no leaders? Who said we have no leaders?
They had a great result yesterday, didn't they?
Did you? You never said that, Paul. Didn't say we didn't have any leaders, did you?
No, I was reading out a question from somebody in my chat said we don't have any leaders.
Well, we do. We do have leaders. You know, Alisson Becker's a leader. Virgil's a leader. Dominic Soboslai's a leader. Even McAllister could be a leader.
Evening, Mark. Youssef, why is Kaiser not getting game time? We've already spoke about this, mate. We just don't know. That is the big multi-pound question, isn't it?
Ubia 77. Is in his opinion, Dom should be captain.
I think he will be one day. I think he will be. As it stands, do you think Verge will go in the summer? With how things have gone this season.
Wouldn't surprise me.
They get your boot room thing behind you.
No. I was looking at those pictures that you sent me.
Oh, the guest the player one?
Give me a second. I'm going to try and find them.
I'm thinking it, Lennox. I just can't bring myself to say it, mate. Virgil Salah will be gone next window. I think you're right there, Paul Rowland. Slot will probably play Kaiser at the back. I tell you what, it was just lucky that he was so switched on yesterday. Because if he hadn't got back, losing to Sunderland.
Well, DJ Ian has come back and said, I don't think they play for Slot, and that's a player problem, and should play for Liverpool, the club.
Yes, agreed.
I agree. If they're not, but they've got to buy into Slot's tactics and thought process and what
methods.
He wants. And if they don't feel it's right for the club, even though he is the manager or the coach or whatever you want to call him, then it's difficult for a player to play with the same passion and desire. They should be, but I sort of understand it. If me, I've played football since I was a little nipper until I was about 41, 42. And I've managed as well. And I know from a player's perspective, if a manager's asking the team to do something that they're not used to doing and they don't think it's going to work, even though they try it, but he persists with it, they're not going to buy into it, are they?
No, I totally agree, mate. And this is the problem with every loss we have. They're just going to lose more heart in what they're trying to achieve with those tactics and formations. So it's a very difficult position we find ourselves in. But I do honestly believe, I think he's lost the dressing room. I really do.
Competition time.
Competition time. All pay attention, boys.
I think we can say Slot will turn this around. Clearly, Slot is not inspiring them to play. I don't think he's inspiring them to play either, Ian. And that's a big problem. Anyway, competition time, guys. Got one of these left. Okay, one of these left before Christmas at the moment, as things stand. Okay, it's guess the player time. To win. No, wait, DJ Ian, you won't be interested in this, mate, unless you've got a Liverpool fan as a relative. But this show, okay, I'll check it out the packaging. It's the same as last one. Let me put that there.
What size we got this week, Kev?
This one is a large. Okay, this is a large. When I say it's a large, it's quite a tight large, and there's not a lot. With most shirts, there's a lot of give to them. This one hasn't got a lot of give, so I would say this will probably fit a medium. All right, lovely bit of kit. I haven't even got one of these. All right, so this one up for grabs. To be in with a chance of winning, you've got to be the first person to answer who this player is. And also you must be following me and Paul. And you must be in the UK. Doesn't matter who you support. If you want to win that shirt,
Okay, guys. I will read them out in my channel because obviously Kev can't see my chat. But if you want to enter this competition, as long as you're in the UK.
Yeah, it's the first person that comes up with the correct name of the player. I will put the picture in the background momentarily. And when I do, type in your answer in mine and in Paul's. Paul will read out as soon as he gets the correct... Well, he will just read out the answers. He knows who the player is because he sent me the pictures.
Evening, Rossi. That's your brother-in-law, isn't it, Rossi?
Rossi. Oi, oi, Rossi!
He's in my chat.
Yeah. Well, it's my future brother-in-law. So, if you're ready for the competition, I will put the picture up now. Who is this player? Ooh, it's a bit difficult to see.
I've got Klinsmann, Smicer, another Smicer.
Stop. I don't want no more names. I don't want no more names. Stop, stop, stop. I want to try and rectify the picture.
We've actually got a winner. Kev.
Off that picture, somebody's got. Well, if they've got it,
someone in my channel's got it. Harry Colo's got it.
Right, but now you know who
Biscan.
it is. So I'm going to put up the picture of who it is.
Igor Biscan.
Biscan. Sorry about the picture being to one side. Who's the winner?
Harry Colo. Harry, if you want to message Kev with your details, you've just won yourself a shirt.
Ah, but is Harry following me?
Oh, but you got to be following him as well, so you better dip over there and follow him.
If he wasn't following me,
he says he is following you.
Oh, that's all right, Harry. I will be checking. I will be checking. Oh, Harry. Oh, yeah, he is following me.
Yeah.
Right,
well done, Harry.
Well done, guys. Harry, send me an inbox with your name and address and your email address, and I will get that sent off to you within the next couple of days.
Cheers, Kev. Yet again, always nice when you do a competition, mate. Much appreciated.
DJ Ian, thank you for coming in, my friend, and you are more than welcome anytime. And I'll give you a follow back, even though you're a gooner. Thank you, Ryan.
Good to see you in again, Chet, and you've had a good day, mate. Yeah, well done, Kylo.
Whether I will have any more before Christmas.
Bloody hell, he's got the same hairdo as Smicer. Got confused.
Hey.
I think they were going on about what was his name? Smicer.
Oh, yes.
And Risa as well. Yeah, Risa had spiky-ish hair, didn't he? And he was a ginge, wasn't he?
I'll have spiky-ish hair when I get my hair cut.
Cheers, Paul Slot. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Harry. I'll sort it out over the next day or so. I've got one more. I still haven't even sent Baz's yet. That's just reminded me because he won the other one, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So, Bazza, if you're around, mate, I do apologise. I haven't sent it yet, but I will send it with this one.
Chatan says he needs to think of a nickname for Kev. He's already got one. He's the Ian Rush.
Hardly. I've been called.
I look like the picture when he scored in the second in Istanbul with his arms out. The silver fox, Bart says.
My missus calls me that anyway. Really, baby. Mm-hmm. Okay, so guys, just to give you a bit of an update on my Gerrard painting for those that.
You'll be well impressed with this, guys.
There you go.
It's looking really good, mate.
Yeah, won't look much different to that now. By the time I've completely finished it and it's ready, it literally is. Have you not seen it, babe? Even my missus hasn't seen it.
Well, Not fully. I've been popping up now and again, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks class, mate. You've done really well. All Talk LFC says that looks sick, Kev. Rossi's giving you the thumbs up. Oh, no, he's giving you one of them. It says, wow.
It may be up for sale at some point when it's finished, completely finished and dry. But I don't know yet. I will keep you informed, Paul.
Yeah, I've got to say, I want to be able to have a little bid on it. Steve Staunton, the new manager. Where are people coming up with these names? Chan says, can he have it for free?
No, Chan. Sorry, mate. Leroy, my missus is a Scouser, and she's sexy as fuck. Sorry, Mark, if you're there, mate. I know she's your sister, but at the end of the day, she's my wife. So.
Liverpool
Anyway,
lad. Well, lads, is the players playing for Slot, or has he lost it? Liverpool lad, I believe he's lost the team, mate. I think he's lost the dressing room. How about Phil Thompson? Phil wouldn't want it neither, would he?
No, God, no. He's too old anyway.
Yeah. Jokes aside, after yesterday, I'm dreading Saturday. Yes, chat, and I think we all are. Just quickly, we'll do this in your chat as well, Kev. Give us a thumbs up if you think we're winning Saturday, and a thumbs down if you think we're losing. There's my thoughts. Kev, what are you doing? Ooh. Draw.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I've got 2 thumbs up. I've got a fist. I think he's calling you wanker. Chat's down. That was Rossi. All talk. Down. Thumbs up. Draw. Losing.
Here's one for you, mate. Calling me a wanker. Your brother's calling me a wanker.
Lexus thumbs up. Oh, it's quite mixed. There's still a lot of people think we can win.
Yeah, Leroy reckons we'll win. He reckons we will win because Leeds don't win 2 in a row.
They're playing for their manager, though, aren't they?
Yeah,
I'm worried. I really am worried. Please Slot play Kaiser, though. It won't happen, Vortex. We can all wish it. Kev will enjoy that.
I think he will start Salah against Leeds.
Those green boots behind you, Kev, do they come in as 6?
I'll have a look at my stock, mate.
We're getting turned over by Leeds, unfortunately. I think so too, mate.
Oh.
I want us to win, but can't see it. Yeah, I think we all want to win, mate. Oh, man, you have just scored, have they? Didn't want that.
On my screen, they're 0-0, mate.
Let's have a look. It's saying 0-0 on my browser as well, but that usually runs a few minutes behind.
Leroy just said it's 1-0.
Yeah. That puts them ahead of us again, doesn't it? Dalot, apparently.
Dalot, yeah.
Dalot. Would you bring Jones in for McAllister? I'd bring Kevin for McAllister at the moment.
I'd
Get your boots on, son.
Right, mate. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't hold back on a tackle. I've never held back on a tackle.
Endo in for Jones. A lot of people want to bring Endo into the team.
When you look at our players tackling, our players go in half-hearted.
Yeah.
And whether that's this, I'm afraid of getting injured type mentality, because if I get injured, then I'm not going to be able to play for internationally, and I'm going to potentially losing out on the World Cup and blah, blah, blah. I don't think that helps either.
I was just about to say that. Every World Cup you see that happen, don't you? The season leading up to it.
Yeah. Welcome in with Southwell.
He's the Japanese captain and has balls to play him. Kaiser need games. Endo and Kaiser need to start for that 100% commitment. There's a lot of calls for Endo as well. We don't have a hard man anymore.
Whenever he's played, he's never let us down, and he will put a shift in.
Yeah.
So whether that be coming on as a substitute or whether he start on the rare occasion he starts. Even in a Carabao Cup game, he always puts 100% in. But obviously, Gravenberch is supposed to be the number 6.
Yeah.
And he is better than Endo, I must admit.
I was always going hard in. That's why I broke my fib and tib. I might play them against Milan. You never know, do you?
Play who against Milan?
Endo and Kaiser.
I can't see it.
No, we all know Slot doesn't really defer much from his
No.
11, does he? He tinkers a little bit, but I honestly don't think he knows his best squad, his best team. And even if he did, I don't think it suits the formation he wants anyway.
Yeah,
so
he can't know his best squad or his best team if the system he's playing doesn't allow them to shine. So I think it's as simple as that. If you've got a formation like a 4-4-2 or a 3-5-2 or something like 4-3-3, and you've got those players that are in their right positions and they're comfortable doing what they're doing in their right positions, then you're going to get the best out of them. When you start swapping them around and put them in positions they aren't generally used to, you're going to get disgruntled players who are not going to put in 110%.
Yeah, I agree, mate. What else we got going on here? Why play Grav even though I love him? It's not working. Play Endo. You would play Endo over Gravenberch. It's interesting. The man who won't dump shitty tackle football going to make changes, no chance. Yeah. Oh, and just to let you guys know, we've had a little issue with the website today. It should be back up and running by the morning at the very latest. So, although we're advertising it on our screen, it is playing up at the moment, but it should be back to normal by tomorrow. Need Slot gone ASP, says Marge. Why so many games in December and January he will have to juggle? Yeah, definitely. He will have to. It's going to be... Kev, do you think when Salah goes off to AFCON, Frimpong will come straight into the team? Because apparently he's back in training from next week.
When's he going? What date is he
On
going?
the 15th he has to be in there, so that's 11 days' time.
Right. Well, if he's not back in training until next week, so you're looking at around about the 8th. So it only gives him a week of training. I could probably see maybe when Salah goes, maybe the first game that Salah goes, he doesn't bring him in.
Smart says he'll be a sub.
Get him some minutes because he's been out long enough. The last thing you want to do is put him on from the start and push him to the point where his injury reoccurs or something like that. So just build him back up. So again, put Chiesa in on the right. I don't know, swap Gakpo and put Gakpo on the right and put Ekitike on the left. Put Ngamora on the left. You've got options.
Cheers, Mikey. Thanks for the heart, mate.
Yeah,
It would make sense to put Gakpo on the right because then he could finally put a ball in. He could cross with his right foot.
And maybe Isak might be able to get on the end of it.
Yeah. It was my fault, by the way, chat, and I was sent a email to verify the website address, and I hadn't seen it because it ended up in my junk mail. So because I hadn't replied to it, they took the website back down. So it is all my fault.
Go check out the website. If you've got any Liverpool tattoos on you, and you got pictures of them, and you want to upload them onto the website because there is a special page there for Liverpool tattoos, then just message Paul via the website.
Yep.
And you can upload them to
I
him.
can upload them.
Upload them to the website.
Yeah, my email address is theanfield90@gmail.com. Metal Vortex Kev, he says, would you Sorry, who would you get as a number 6 then, if you could choose in the transfer window?
That's a very good question.
I think for me it would have to be either Wharton from Palace
I was going to say
or the lad from Madrid. Was it Camavinga?
Adam Wharton, I think, would be a decent. Again, he's English.
Yeah,
Is he English?
yeah,
Right. So that boosts our English players as well.
yeah. Yeah, that's something the club's got to look at over the next few windows, is getting some homegrown players in.
Yeah.
I like to ask those really searching questions. No, it's always good, mate, to get. And if anyone listening in as well wants to give their thoughts on a number 6, who they would go for, just chuck it in the chat and we'll read them out.
Thing is, what you've got to remember, guys, is that me and Paul, I know Paul's a few years younger than me, but, well, quite a few years younger than me, actually. We're old school. We're old school football supporters. So, we've seen the ups and downs, the highs and lows of sort of back into the 90s and the 80s and that, and even into the 70s.
During the war.
So, yeah, I like I said earlier on, I don't. Evening, Big T. I don't.
Hey! Fist bumps to Big
look
T.
too far into like the European teams and players and managers and players that play in certain positions or whatever. I don't go in for all that. I'm literally old school, and I concentrate on my team pretty much and the Premier League, and that is it.
Even the other Premier League names, unless a name really sticks in my mind, I'm not great at it. I just concentrate on Liverpool. So that's why I like Henderson when he's about. He's great for players.
Yeah. So sometimes you might ask a question like that, and we'll go, no friggin' idea.
Daz is usually more on board, isn't he? It's good to have Daz in here with him being, again, he's 10 years younger than me. In fact, I think he's a bit more than that.
Encyclopedia, isn't he?
Yeah. Lexa says Wharton would be a good best. Yeah. I mean, we're crying out for an out-and-out number 6, aren't we? We haven't had one for so long. Who was our last number 6? Fabinho, wasn't it?
Yeah. He was pretty much an out-and-out number 6.
Yeah, so, and how long has it been since he went?
On his day, he was one of the best in the world.
Yeah. Andy's put, only look at other players if LFC are interested. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of me. I hear a name linked to us, and if it keeps popping up, I then jump on YouTube and go check them out. Isn't Endo a number 6?
Anybody that we buy from the Premier League is always going. The price is always going to be hiked up because it's the Premier League player.
Yeah, Andy's just put, isn't Endo a number 6? I think he probably is classed as a 6, isn't he?
Yeah, he is classed as a 6. Yeah. But again, it's okay. We've got an out-and-out 6 there, but we're not going to play him.
We're not using him, are we?
Nope. And this is what annoys me about Slot, where he's got certain players on the bench that he could play in their positions, if we need them, and he's not doing it. He's basically bringing somebody else on and swapping everything around to be able to house that one player in one specific position.
I truly believe, though, that we bought Endo after we was it Minamino go?
Yeah.
Because I honestly believe Liverpool will always try and find an Asian player they can implement into our team because of the draw of Liverpool in Asia for the fans. Yeah. So it's more about appeasing them, and it brings in a bit of money for us. So you could have these players that come in and they play just a bit part to the squad.
Yeah, marketing player. Yeah, Leroy.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, marketing player.
No, but look, and Endo don't have the legs. He certainly doesn't have the legs at the moment, purely and simply because he's not being played, so he's not match fit. But he's an okay player to bring on for the last 20 minutes to shore things up at the back or at the defensive midfield positions. And get a good 20, 25 minutes out of him, ideal. But he's not even doing that because we're not in that position. I mean, even when we were in the position against West Ham and we were 2-0 up, he could have taken off a front player and brought on Endo, just to shore things up and not necessarily keep pushing forward because we'd won the game, to give him some game time, and he didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I know we can't get in the lead. That's the problem, Leroy. We can't get into the lead to bring him on.
Vortex has just said you got a 6, play a 6.
Yeah, you got a right back, play a right back.
Yeah. Yeah, Klopp used him quite a bit, to be fair, Endo. He wasn't scared to bring him on, was he? This is the worst. This is why I'm so quiet tonight, guys. I am a little bit tired, and I'm not quite thinking quickly, but I'm just lost for words at the moment with the state Liverpool's ended up in. I mean, I was so dejected again last night when we got off our live. I kind of went indoors. The missus gone, how'd you get on? I went, it was a draw. I went, I think I'm going to bed. Just went straight upstairs. It's depressing at the moment. I want to be able to, you and me, do a live where we're like cheering 3 or 4 goals in, you know? And
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
yeah, right now you just don't see where those goals are coming from, do you?
Well, we haven't actually had that yet, have we? I mean, we had the 2 against West Ham, but you weren't on live, so
the Madrid one was good when we done the Madrid one because it was such a big game, wasn't it? Andy's put on quickly losing my patience with Slot. I think we all are, Andy. I don't think there's many. I mean, there's plenty of us still defending him, and I don't think I could ever mutter the words. I think he has to be sacked. I can think it, but I don't think he'll ever hear me say it. But it is becoming more and more frustrating as the weeks go by now.
He's becoming untenable at the moment.
Yeah. And it's absolutely fine to say if you want him sacked. You know, I would never tell anyone that they're wrong. I think it's okay to disagree and have opinions on things. I did say people were wrong after we lost the first 4 games, but I can't really defend him anymore when he doesn't change the system. So
that's the problem. It's not changing the system. You know, he can see that things aren't working. Yet he won't try and change it to try and make them work. And if you've got a manager that is just so pig-headed, because that's the only way. That's the only the way I could describe him: pig-headed. That he can see something's not working, and just carry on doing the same things, in the hope it's going to change. It's never going to change. You know, if you do a job where you do it a certain way and you see it's not working, your manager's going to turn around and say, well, don't do it that way, do it this way. And if you stand there and you go, no, I'm not going to do it that way, I'm going to do it my way, even though it's not working, and expect it to work, what's going to happen? Eventually, you're going to end up getting your ass sacked.
Collins, but you think he's actually trying to get the sack? Well, if he is, he should just step aside. Harry's put, I heard if we don't win Saturday, he's gone. Well, to be fair, we heard the other day if he don't win the next 2 games, he's gone. And he's drawn 1 yesterday and he's still here, so there wasn't much truth in that, was there? Metal Vortex has put, teams are regimented. He's scared to play the other players because of their egos. Andy's put, like I said before, there's no kitchen sinks left in Anfield because he's thrown them all into games. Yeah, the minute we go 1-0 down, he just panics, doesn't he? And throws on so many attacking players. I really don't know where we go from here. I really don't. Is it still 1-0? No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
1-0. They were crying for a penalty. Fucking and Burmo fucking dives. It wasn't even anywhere near him, and he dives. He stuck a leg out, but as the defender stuck his leg out, but as he stuck his leg out, and Burmo went to go past his leg, he pulled it back. So he was literally like yay far away from from Burmo, his leg, and he dives. cheating twat. But no, still 1-0. United on the attack at the moment, but I'm sure I'm probably about 2.5 minutes behind everybody else on it.
It's getting quiet in the chat now. Anyone got any questions?
Mine's gone completely dead. I haven't got anybody coming in or anybody leaving or anybody saying anything, any likes or anything.
I'm stumped, completely stumped. That's why in the pub having a spiced ale. Merry Christmas, Vortex, mate. Enjoy your pint, fella.
One for me, mate.
And me. I only brought one into the shed. I should have brought two.
You had one.
Yeah, I could do with another one tonight.
Could give your missus a text and say through the window.
I've got a funny feeling I can see her putting the tree up. I think she's. This is a rough season for us so far, says Sam. It is. It definitely is. I don't. Of recent memory, when was the last time do you think we were this bad?
To be honest with you, do you know what? I can't remember. 14 games in, and we've lost half of them?
Yeah.
I can't remember a season where we've lost half of them.
Can we just have a look at the table?
We've lost a few and then drawn a few, but not.
The mad thing is, we're still only 6 points off a second. It's crazy, isn't it?
I know it can change massively, but the performances aren't changing in the slightest. So if they're not changing the performances, then we're not going to change results.
Mark says probably under Hodgson. Andy says under Hodgson. Yeah, that was never a good signing, was it, bringing Hodgson in? But that was Hicks and Gillette, wasn't it?
That was horrible, that was.
Arsenal are only there because the rest of us aren't up to scratch. Funny enough, isn't that what people said last season when we were doing really well?
Yeah.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Vortex. I know it's the first week of December, but Merry Christmas.
It's still Christmas month, mate.
Mm-hmm.
You eating your minstrels again?
I am, mate. Yeah.
How did I know?
Yeah, I couldn't be asked to cook tonight, so the wife went up to the Chippy to have a chippy tea. And next door to the chip shop is a corner shop, so she popped in there and I said, I'll grab her some chocolate.
He looks after you, mate.
Yeah, I'm well looked after.
Well, yeah, did you have what, fish and chips or what?
I was feeling quite hungry tonight, and I'm ashamed to say I had a chicken pie and a battered sausage. And absolutely mullered a lot of it.
Yeah, exactly, John. We were very lucky not to lose that game.
Just don't tell my GP because I'm meant to be on a low cholesterol diet, but that kind of buckled a few months ago. I need to get back on the wagon.
Yeah, you got to be a little bit more stringent with what you actually eat.
I done really well for months and months. For about 10 months, I was living on fucking nuts and fresh fish, and staying away from takeaways and that. And then I discovered Deliveroo in the area, and it all went a bit pear shaped.
Is the wedding far off now?
Does Slots know it's Christmas?
It's still next year. That's all I can say. It's still next year. I can't say the date or anything like that because there's too many snoops around. Unfortunately,
I have, Mark. I've got a battered sausage.
Well, I don't want to know about that one. If you batter in your sausage, mate, that would go easy.
It's not my birthday yet. I've got another 4 weeks.
I'm all right. I've got, what have I got? 16 days.
Oh, not long at all.
No.
So is this your 60th?
Yeah.
Have you got anything planned?
We're going out for a carvery, that's all, mate.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, we like carvery. I mean, we went for carvery for Chez's birthday, didn't we, babe? Which was a Saturday. So mine's a Saturday. So yeah,
I had a Nando's, nice.
It's not like I could have a family gathering or anything like that.
No.
Unfortunately, but yeah, it just is what it is, mate.
Where's your son then? Down south?
Yeah, he's down in Plymouth, and my daughter's down in Cornwall.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, unfortunately,
Keeping an NFC red.
I don't get to see him in that, as much as I would like.
No.
They wanted us to go down this weekend for my daughter-in-law's mother's silver wedding anniversary celebration.
Oh, okay.
We just couldn't.
No.
And then they wanted us to go down, or my daughter-in-law wanted us to go down New Year's Eve because they're doing a New Year's Eve party. But again, because of Chez's work, she's working New Year's Day. We can't go down.
It's a pain, innit? Colin's, but he's older than both of us. Not combined, I hope.
Who said that?
Colin.
Yeah, no, I'm 59 at the moment. Do I like mac and cheese on a carvery? No, it should never be on a carvery.
Mac and cheese on a carvery?
Yeah, you go to any Toby carvery, mate. There's always mac and cheese.
Oh, I love a Toby.
That's where we're going.
Nice. Unfortunately, my nearest Toby's miles away. I think it's about 20 miles away. Because is it true? I don't know. Someone told me, but I don't know if it's true. Is it true they do breakfast now and you can have Yorkshire puddings with it?
Oh God, yeah.
That's immense. A fry up with a Yorkshire.
Honestly, mate, their breakfasts are really nice.
Living the dream, that is. Mac and cheese on carvery. What the fuck? Yeah, I know.
Down around the corner from us.
Oh, really? Yeah, we got what are they called? Harvesters.
No, that's the Toby. That's the Toby down around the corner.
Yeah, we got Harvesters close by, but our nearest Toby is a good 20 miles away.
But do Harvesters do a good carvery or anything like that?
I don't think they do carveries, do they, Toby's? Our local pub does a decent carvery, though. You swap shift with a co-worker, then you should get New Year's Eve off. Paul, yes, mate. Paul, question mark, Paul.
Yeah, but it's all very well, you say, swapping a shift and doing doing a different day. But if she's working that week all week anyway, where's she going to shift it to? And not only that, we're talking about a 600-mile round trip just for a New Year's Eve party.
Vortex has taken us off to get a kebab. Happy days, mate. Extra chili sauce on mine.
No thanks. Don't need them. I'll have a burger instead.
Kevin have a burger and I'll have a sheesh. Extra chili sauce. Working Boxing Day. What does Ches do for a living then, Kev?
She works for the Asda, mate.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She works. She does the on the fresh, aren't you? Yeah, she's on the fresh section on delivery.
My missus worked for Morrison's for a little bit.
That's why she's up at bloody. Well, she's normally up at 5:30 and starts work at 7.
Right.
But sometimes she's asked to do the what do they call it? The date coding. They do this thing called date coding. They check the dates on all the produce and stuff, to make sure that there's no out of date stuff in the shop.
Go West Ham, apparently. Is that true?
She then has to get up at 4:30 to start at 6.
Oh, Christ. Really, go on, West Ham.
She only works 4 hours a morning, but obviously when you think about she's got to get up an hour and a half before she gets into work.
Yeah, my missus gets up nearly 2 hours before work.
Was that to get herself ready, or was that for travel as well?
Yeah, because of where we live, although work is only probably about 3.5-4 mile away, the traffic going in is mad. So she probably has to leave about 45 minutes before.
Yeah. Well, luckily for Cher, she can walk to work. It's only 10-minute walk, 5-minute walk.
Ah, okay.
Literally, it's one of those smaller local Asdas.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's not a superstore.
Not a superstore, yeah.
No, it's what they call a Tesco Express type thing.
Yeah. Happy days, West Ham.
Yeah. He's happy.
Who scored it?
Bowen. Magassa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Magassa. Number 27.
Magassa.
Took it well. It's about 12 yards out from the corner.
That stops United going above us, doesn't it?
I'm not sure, mate.
Oh, no, they were above us on goal difference by 1.
Oh, there was
It's that idea, Paul.
A flick from the corner by Bowen was cleared off the line and went straight to Magassa, and he put it straight back in. Mazraoui cleared it off the line. Right by the post. Got it in right by the post. Took it
LFC Red just said, can't Ches work Boxing Day instead of New Year's Eve and New Year's Day?
She's working Boxing Day.
She's working Boxing Day as well, mate. West Ham are up for it now. Come on, West Ham, go and get the win. That'll be quality.
She's got to work Boxing Day because it's one of her normal working days.
Oh, okay. That's the thing these days. Everything and it closes for one day now, doesn't it?
I mean, I think Home and Bargains are closed for Christmas Day, Boxing Day.
Aldi closed Boxing Day.
And Aldi closes Boxing Day, but the Asda's and Tesco's and all those, they've got to be, haven't they, to get the maximum amount of profit they can.
When we were kids, nothing opened on a Sunday, did it?
Well, we used to have half day Wednesday as well, closing.
Used to kill as a kid. You get like Woolworths vouchers, and then you couldn't go and spend them the next day if it was a Sunday.
Yeah. Gotta wait till the following weekend.
Yeah.
I used to love Woolworths.
Me too.
It was brilliant. I was. Used to go to the pick and mix in next sweets.
I was just about to say pick and mix, or pick and nicks as I used to call it.
And they were great pick and mixes as well. Not the shite you get now for like £3 a fucking little tub like that.
Oh, well, what's used to do buy one, get 10 free if you was quick enough.
Buy one, eat 10 free. Oh, they moved forward again.
Then I'm off on the weekend. Oh, okay.
10p mix after school.
Yeah, they were the days.
I used to get a shit ton for 10p. Now,
well, we used to have we used to get half-penny sweets, didn't we?
Yep. Sports mixtures and stuff like that.
Mm.
Villa on the attack, West Ham on the
We're
attack.
We're really showing our age now, mate.
But that was when living was, or was better.
Although you're pre-decimal point, ain't you? I'm not.
You know what? I can't remember that. Oh, well, I sort of can, but I can't.
Coming in 71, I think, didn't it?
Something like that, yeah. So I was only 6.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have anything to do with.
Yeah, cost of living's a joke, Red. Let's not go down that path tonight and start talking politics.
Keep eggs and fun bananas, yeah. Still get the fun bananas. Yeah,
Colin was 12. Well, in 71, Colin. I wasn't even a glimmer in my daddy's eye in 71.
You were getting there, though. You were getting there.
Pauline and Kevin. Yeah, I was getting there. 76, I was born.
Ed was 2.
Oh, God, Tyler's 1997. You make me feel like a granddad. Oh, I am a granddad. What am I on about?
Yeah, exactly.
Stop the boats. Get rid of Starmer. It's all kicking off in my channel. You thought I was older. Cheers, Andy. Now I'll be 50 early January.
Nothing like making you feel good, is it?
Probably on the outside, I am like, I don't know if people think I look 50. I don't think I do. I think I'm. But inside, I feel like I'm about 70. Tyler's 28. Oh, that was a good year. If I could be 28 again.
I've got to that point now in my life where I think, how the fuck did I ever get to 60? How did it happen so quickly?
It's like you blink, and it's like like turning 40. To think that was 10 years ago in early January is mad. Because I can remember my 40th as if it was yesterday.
I can remember my 50th.
Colin's 66. Leroy's
and
47.
my 40th.
Yeah.
There's like special.
But it's a blur, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's those things in between. It's just like, what the happened?
It's just been a blur.
Yeah. Goes quick after 40. It's very true, Andy. It does, mate. It certainly does. So I make the most of life because you only get one crack at it.
In those 20 years between 19 and nearly 20 years since 40, I've been divorced, lost my job, met someone new, remarried, got divorced, planning on getting remarried.
Mad, isn't it?
For a lot.
What did you do when you lost your job then?
Didn't go to work.
Is that why you lost your job?
what job did I do?
Yeah, what was you doing?
I used to be a call center manager.
Oh, okay.
Director inquiries company.
What, down in Plymouth?
Yes, yeah. You've probably seen them, like going back a few years. The 118 guys.
Yes, yeah.
I used to work for that company.
Oh, you weren't the guy in the shorts in the advert?
No.
You'll stay a lot richer, Tyler.
I was one of the managers for the company.
Yeah.
And I used to do like work for down in Plymouth, and I also used to do a lot of project work for the parent company in Cardiff.
Yeah.
So I was there for 6-7 years before it closed. It closed down eventually anyway. But I got sacked for something I didn't do.
Really?
Yeah. I got
You changed it to 119.
I got accused of sexual harassment. Even though I would never went anywhere near this person.
They not have it like investigation or nothing.
Yeah, they did. Well, they did an investigation, right? But in my defence, I said, you want to gather some information that I'm asking you to gather from this other person, right? And do you know what their return was?
Can't see Kevin Schultz.
It's not down to that person to prove their innocence. It's down to you to prove your innocence.
That's crazy.
But by doing that, we'll prove my innocence.
Yeah.
And I got sacked. So
go
to bed, single, happy, wake up.
Lexa says, "What do we do now?" Well, Kev's an artist, and I'm retired through disability. But I used to work for my local council in their youth department.
Soon, mate.
Headphones starting to work.
I will have to get to that point where I can't do painting anymore, because it is causing issues with my eyes and my back and all that. So I think I'm going to have to get to a point where I go.
Tyler's an engineer. Yeah.
And I'll just have to spend my days. I don't know.
Well, I'm just house husband now, but luckily I've got a very clever wife, so she's in a decent job. It keeps a roof over our head.
No wrong with being an house husband, mate.
No, I quite enjoy it, to be honest. I do my TikToks and keep the house up together. Excuse me. Ugh.
Do you cooking?
Yeah. Do all the cooking.
Well,
yeah, that's right, Tyler. Yeah, I do like cooking, to be fair. I find it quite relaxing, especially if I'm feeling stressed. Just go and grab a load of bits out of the fridge and cupboard and throw it together.
Married with other partners. Well, my two wives, I never did any cooking. Ever.
But you do now, don't you?
Yeah, I cook every night.
Yeah, I like cooking.
Enjoy it.
As long as I'm left alone to it, I don't like people interrupting and wanting to stir pots and that. If I'm left to it, I could knock you up pretty much anything.
I had that the other day. Yeah. Where, there's times when me and Shaz will cook together, and that's fine because she'll do a bit and I'll do something else, and it comes together nicely. But like if I sort of start it and then I ask her to do something and blah blah blah, and it all starts to go wrong, and then I come back to it and it's still not right, then I get a bit.
Colin says he's always had to do the cooking. Sometimes it's the safest way, mate, if you know what's gone into it.
Yeah, you never know. See, you get message, you might.
Yeah, exactly. After that woman in Australia, what she done to her in-laws even, she poisoned them, didn't she, with those mushrooms? Remember, it was all on the international news.
Oh, I didn't know. No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, her husband and his parents. She made a beef Wellington and went and picked wild mushrooms that were highly poisonous. It's a shame Slot can't cook a winning streak. Very good point, mate. I've never cooked. My mum does it still. Tyler, how old are you? 28?
We're into the last minute of the game. Last minute.
United being booed off. Quality. Christ, it's nearly 10 o'clock.
Yeah, Man City can cook the books, mate.
Yeah.
It's about time we heard something about that, isn't it?
Oh, you do night shift here, Tyler? Sorry, Kev, what was that?
You say it's about time we heard what's happening with these Man City charges.
Man City, yeah. I reckon that'll drag out till next summer now.
Supposed to have had the results this summer. So, yeah, United are getting booed off. Yep, 1-1. I suppose beating West Ham isn't for everybody.
No. That's one good thing we can brag.
That's a really good point for West Ham.
Tyler, do you do so many nights on and then so many off, or is it just constant? Whatever the results that... Yeah, I mean, I did read that City's lawyers and that could keep the litigation on it going for years and years, just keep it all tied up in the courts. I don't know how to get around that if there is any type of punishment. Four nights on, 4 nights off. But I do overtime as well.
What does he do?
Says he's an engineer.
All right.
Whereabouts do you work, Tyler? Cheers for the lights tonight, guys. We've done really well. 13,000 lights tonight.
Well, I got up to 10,000.
Oh, well done. You got many in at the moment? I've got 18.
7. I haven't had that many in, to be honest with you. I've had about 16 in.
I used my flare, which got a few in, but they obviously didn't stay.
I still don't know how to bloody use them, mate.
Yeah, I don't know how... I know how to unlock them, but I don't know how you use them on your phone. I only know how to do it from TikTok Studio on my PC.
It's one of those things I've never known how to use them, to be honest with you. Oh, there you go.
Sorry, my other half just walked past the window.
What's all this? Live journey. I don't know what that is. Rewards claimed.
Yeah, might be in there. Rewards claimed. Okay. Is it in there, maybe?
I have no idea. Claim. I have no idea what these are.
Night, Colin. Thanks for coming in tonight, mate. Good to see you as always.
I've got some flares.
I'll save them for next week then.
Yeah, but I don't know how to use them. How do I?
I think you just tap on one when you're on a live. You've got to be on a live to use it.
Well, yeah, I didn't know where they were.
All the best, mate.
Yeah. Now I know it.
You found them, ever?
Yeah, there's top of the page, all right, in the right hand corner where it says TikTok Live on my phone. Underneath that, there's a little house with an arrow. If I click
okay.
Brings them up.
So that's where mine says Live Center. That's probably where mine lives then. But when I unlock one, it just appears at the top for me.
Yeah.
or an engineer. No, that's
Maybe.
fair enough, Tyler. No problems, mate. I'm going to get wrapped up in a minute anyway. It's nearly 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot off up in a minute because Shaz has got to get up.
Yeah,
For work at 5:30, so.
no worries, mate. This is me done for the week now. Just for anyone, I definitely won't be on over the weekend, so I shall be back Monday morning at 9:30 if anyone's about and wants to come in and have a chat over the Leeds game. Fingers crossed we get the win. But as I say, I'm not feeling very hopeful. Sorry, Kev?
I'm going to have a chill weekend.
Yeah, I am. I've got my mate and his missus round for a meal tomorrow night. So watch the Leeds game, and then as that ends, they'll be turning up. And then Sunday, I think the missus is cooking a roast, and I'm just going to have a nice chilled one on the sofa. So anyway, pleasure as always, Kev. Next week, it should be the four of us again, shouldn't it? Daz and Red will be back. So yeah. Anyway, as always, a pleasure, sir.
Have a good sleep. All the best.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks for joining in.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.